Right guys, we're back. Today is an exciting day because I bought something special the other day. Oh, there's a few things in the way. There's actually a few things today. I'm only going to reveal one thing now, and then you guys can see the rest later. So here we go. Drum roll please. So this is why today is so special. Oh, my hair is in there. So Phoenix has kindly lent me, well, Phoenix and Trevor has kindly lent me their workshop to work on, because I actually haven't got any of the tools needed to swap my forks. And the other parts that I'm going to swap on the bike are the wheels. I'm going to remove the dropper, and yeah, that's it. And I actually got an awesome custom seat. How cool is that? And the big reveal, the forks. So these are RockShox Pikes Ultimates. Oh my god. There we go. RockShox Pike Ultimate. So I just got the fork out of the frame. So this is the bottom bearing. Just gonna check it to make sure that it's still in good condition. Give it a clean up and then we'll put it back in. So what I'm going to remove next, you might not see it, you just get some blue roll. Okay, so here, the bottom of the fork is a very important part. It's called the crown race. So because this is not my workshop, I'm just going to go and ask where the crown race pullers are. You can get it off, if you're lucky, with a flathead screwdriver, but I'm not going to take the risk, and if there is crown race pullers, then I'm just going to go ahead and use that. So this is the crown race puller, and what we're going to do is loosen these bits.
Is that a race extractor?
Yeah, so basically you got all these like little sharp bits in there. I've got to like tighten them. Oh yeah, well, we used Allen key, and it goes underneath it. You can see it's lifting the crown race off. So you wanna evenly get the under. Oh, there it is. And now there we go. And it's off. Easy. So this is the exciting part. We are taking brand new forks. If you remember from earlier, we got the crown race. So we're just gonna put it on, and as you can see, it's not going to go on. So you use a crown race setting system. So this goes on, and a lot of people would grab a hammer and whack it. I had a friend who did this. And surprisingly it has worked. So it didn't take me much whacking. The one thing you do not want to do when you set in your crown race is putting this tool on here and then putting your forks on the ground and then whacking it from the top, because all you're doing is whacking your suspension basically. So if you are going to whack it with a mallet, hold it up here and whack it, but or you can do like this lovely trick I've been taught, and just whack the whole thing on the ground. And yeah, gave it a few more safety whacks. Just gonna bring it closer so you guys can see. It's nice and flush all around. So be happy with that. I'm going to put bearings back on. Top cap. Sorry, bearing seal, whatever it's called. Then all the spacers that you want to run. Then okay, just gonna pinch this bolt up real quick because I don't want to hold it. Right, so that's not going to fall out. I'm going to grab myself a knife or any kind of other sharp object, and you're just going to mark so that's how I measure how long I want to cut my steer tube. So everything's in there just how I want it. And then, so what I'm going to do is put an extra spacer on top. So if I were to cut it just here, then I'd need another spacer on top. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it another 5mm spacer on top. But you would want it to sit flush. However, because I want to experiment of how many spacers I want to use underneath, on top, I want to give myself a 5mm play window, so I can decide either way. So you probably can't really see the line, but it is there. Oh, it's just there. Just there. So it's in the vise. Held up. And yeah, ready to cut. Right, here we go. Let's get cutting. Oh, well, in the video, this is only going to take me like 2 seconds, but believe me, it's really working out the arms right now. So, getting the breath back. Oh my god, my arm, it's not working. Oh. Right, there we are. Hopefully, they are straight. My eyebrows are not straight, but I think these are. So happy with that. So now just going to find something to file it off so all these sharp edges are gone. And no, we are not going to do a sand pilgrim where we're going to go find ourselves some concrete and then file it off like that, which actually works really well, but we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to go find a file. As I said, not my workshop, so I'm just going to have to look around. But so Trevor pointed me to the direction of this. So this is for the inside, that's for the outside. So just going to do it a couple of times very lightly. Yeah, feels alright. The outside. actually quite good. Very nice. Right. I'm gonna grab a bit of roll. Just get rid of all the, especially from around the stencils. Amazing. Perfect. So now we're just going to put a star nut inside there. So in the box, RockShox does supply you with a star nut, so that's what we're going to use. You also get a cool sticker, and there's some extra tokens that you can put in the fork, and they also give you a cool shiny mudguard. Okay, so I have found the star nut tool, so I'm just going to wind my star nut onto it. There we go. And this will need to go inside the fork. Right. When installing the bearings back in, I'm just going to use a little bit of grease. I mean, ideally I would want to change them because they're not as smooth as they should be, but oh my god. Oh. It was a very excited tube of grease. Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to get our grease. Put it in the headset. I'm also going to put a good amount of grease just around the crown race here. The reason why I'm doing this is because grease is not just there to keep everything nice and smooth, but also it makes it watertight. So like if you've noticed on your forks this summer, because it was very, very hot in England, there was like oil leaking from your headset. It was probably the grease that melted. So it's actually a really good idea to do it around this time of year when it starts getting cold. Just re-grease all these bits so you're keeping all your bearings nice and watertight. How exciting. So I've also changed the bars on the bike, and as I said earlier, I've put the extra spacer on because I wanted to try and see what length I want to leave this. So yeah, it's all on there. Installed the brakes. So I'm just going to neaten everything up, and then I'm going to move on to changing the wheels. They actually look so good. It just looks so good. I'm so pleased with it. It's just, oh my god. Here we are, guys, the finished bike. Oh, just look at her. Those forks are amazing. Those wheels. Valves, so important. So we've got a 38mm rise bar, which is looking pretty sick. So the forks are actually a 180 standard, so I had to remove the spacers. Yeah, wheels are mint. same tyres, different wheels. Oh yeah, and the seat. Can't forget about the seat. How cool is this custom Bergtech seat? Look how awesome that is. So yeah, she is looking just, oh my god, just look how good that is. Hello Abigail. You gonna say hello? That's Abigail, if you guys haven't met her yet. That's my Chihuahua. She's also a mechanic. She always sits with me in my workshop, don't ya? She's not interested. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and well, I'll see you in the next one.